You should be able to hear you. Okay. Sweet.
Does it sound?
Okay, people are waiting. No, okay. All right, and I can also like flip the camera as well. So here at SEY with, okay, we have 4 people. We're just waiting. More people will hopefully roll in.
We got 4 people.
4 people.
This means 4 people are watching on.
Yeah, they're watching this.
From where?
Online, somewhere. We don't know.
On the internet?
On the internet.
Okay.
And
cool. Welcome 4 people.
Yes. I think we'll just wait, because I just put it up there. We'll need to like wait for people to actually appear.
Yeah.
But if not, there will be a video of this that will exist on the YouTube channel, which is great.
That's great.
Okay, 5 people are here. We're here. Okay, there are 8 people here.
Damn, 8 people.
8 people. 10, 11 people. Wow.
Wow, it's just, they're multiplying.
Okay, but anyway, for those of you who are here, I thought it'd be fun for us to give a quick little tour here with Tobin. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go inside and kind of show off the location, drink some coffee, pretty typical stuff. And I think this is what really is awesome about this shop. I mean, this is my favorite shop, so welcome for those of you who are here.
We're all here.
Do you want to like do a quick intro of SEY? Just
sure.
For those
This is SEY, or this is the building where SEY operates out of. We're here in Bushwick in Brooklyn, sort of an industrial area. This has been a the life project of a few of us. My co-founder Lance and I secured this space what feels like many years ago, and now it's a bustling cafe of sorts on this very Brooklyn street. But anyways, it's November, it's oddly warm, the door is open, the sun is glaring off the building over there. We have people sitting in t-shirts. It's a strange scene for November in New York, but let's go on in.
Yeah, let's go inside.
So cool. We really like light and open spaces here, so we have a lot of plants. We try to keep it relatively, we try to keep it as laptop free as possible, so we can encourage some conversation and hangs that don't involve work. And this is our bar, and that's a customer.
Yeah, we're going to order coffee. We're just waiting in line. I think people are going to gradually roll in, but
we're good. Cool.
Yeah, so how long have you guys been around now?
Oh, let's see. Lance and I started roasting coffee, seriously trying to start something in 2013. And we started selling, we first sold coffee in January of 2014. And that was as Lofted, when we were operating out of a commercial loft space that's like 4 blocks from here. And then in 2017, we got the shop open. And it was just the shop in the front, and where the glass wall is back there we put up a partition wall, and then eventually moved the roastery from the loft down here. Bought a new roaster, upgraded from a Probat to a Loring, which was a major life changer for us, not only in like the way that we were able to produce coffee and like from an efficiency standpoint, but also just in a development standpoint, way more accurate roasting equipment. So we got it open, moved the production space down here in 2018, and have been slowly growing since then. What's
right.
up? Hi, Eduardo. This is our menu. basically we do all the normal coffee drinks just with really high quality coffees. We have this Mazateca from Mexico on right now. Very beautiful Mexican field blend. We've got this Kubi, which is Ethiopian. We actually have Mario Moreno's Gesha from Piedra San Marias, which is like a second year harvest of Mario Moreno's Gesha. This coffee is really, really delicious. We have it on espresso and we have it as a single cup, so we should probably get it both ways there.
Okay.
This Ozolotepec is a really beautiful Mexican that has been tasting really good, so maybe we'll do a few of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Can we do an espresso? And then one Ozolotepec and one Mario Moreno. And you can charge him triple.
Yeah, so hope our internet connection is good. I'm connected to your Wi-Fi,
Nice.
so this is a test of your Wi-Fi
Well,
speed.
we could go kick off some of these World of Warcraft players over here that are eating up all the bandwidth.
But yeah, here is their bar.
This is our bar. This is our bar that was really a pain in the ass to build, but it was my first time doing concrete work personally, and I feel like it turned out okay, but it was definitely a learning experience for sure. We use a Lava Mach 2. It's a great machine for what it is. It was an earlier edition, so it took a little troubleshooting to get it stable, I guess, is the only way to say that. But it's very, very good.
Yeah, we have a bunch of open space and lighting.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to create something that was a little more inviting than your average New York small hole-in-the-wall cafe. So that was the idea there. This is that Gesha. It's delicious. It's subscription week, so all of our subscribers' coffees are going out. That's why we have a giant pile of boxes. UPS or USPS. They just drove right by. Where's he going? Anyways, we're waiting for the post office to come pick it up. Do you want to take a little walk through the space?
Yes. Guess we can go to the back now.
So let's go back here.
Hope our internet gets a little bit better. People are saying our connection's a little blurry, but
Is it?
I think
You
it
could
should
try
be
to
okay.
switch to the other Wi-Fi. There's two.
Oh, Lewis Mydart says hello.
Hey, Lewis.
Hello.
Hey, Lewis. What's up, Lewis?
Okay.
Sorry I haven't texted you back, Lewis. I've been really busy. Brian's eating up on my time.
Lots of coffees.
Yeah, these are all of our subscription coffees going out.
I think we can go and
We want to try to wander back here? Okay, so this
Let
is
me
the
know if
roasting space.
let me know if the connection gets better, or like there's people in the chat who are talking about.
The connection?
Yeah, I think
could-
we're okay.
You could switch to the other
Should be okay.
router. There's two.
Okay.
There's the SEY Coffee, and then there's the Roosters. Roosters
Low
might-
bitrate image. Okay,
we could switch
image
to
is pretty low bitrate. Okay, hold on, guys. Give me a second.
technical issues.
We're back. Does that help out? It could just be YouTube mobile being annoying.
Yeah.
But anyway.
or maybe we're actually just blurry.
Okay.
Anyways,
well, we're
so-
inside.
Now we're in the roasting space. Here's some trays of coffee. This is our roasting facility. That's our production manager,
Hello.
Helen.
We got the Esmeraldas there too.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are top secret.
Top secret
These got
coffees.
released this week, so these are delicious. I cupped them yesterday. They're very, very good. So try to get one if you can. This is our bags of coffee. We got some random stuff on these racks. We are roasting entirely in this really small space, so we have to be very creative with the way that we move everything and how all of this works. So it's a very tight space, but we make it work. It's a lot of coffee comes in, coffee immediately goes out. So, but we make it work. This is our wonderful roaster, our Loring Kestrel. There's some coffee seeds in there. These are some reject seeds, it looks like. Somebody threw something in there. This machine is amazing. Like I said, it was a huge upgrade from our 88 Probat L12 to this. Changed our lives entirely. We basically went from roasting 5 days a week to half a day. So that was a great move. But it's a very small space. This is everything. This is the room that's like all of the junk and our lab. It's a constant work in progress, but it's basically where we do all of our R&D, and we cup coffees in there. We also eat lunch in there, and we have meetings in there. We have some other stuff in there, piles of old stuff. I'm pretty sure Lance's bike is somewhere in there. So
yeah, there's stuff back there, but yeah.
We could go back there. It's just not really.
Yeah, it's not very aesthetic.
It's not really all that great. So, did we get unblurry at all? Do you think?
I think our image is like, I don't know. They say is still not good, but there's no lag in the.
There's no lag.
No lag.
Cool. This thing has a horn on it. You want to hear this thing honk its horn?
Sure.
See if it'll work. Cool, huh?
Yeah, but we're just waiting for some.
We're waiting for our coffees. Let's go back up here.
Yeah, we'll go back up.
We'll go look at how we brew our coffees. Go ahead. All right. So we'll try to stay a little out of the way. I'll throw these up here. All right. Let's go on this side. So we currently make all our single cups via AeroPress. We've toyed around with a few different things over time. We have landed at AeroPress. We use the tones as a water dispenser, and
Yeah.
take this one. It's delicious. Yeah. See, Eric. This is for us? Oh, this is an espresso. This is the Murano Gesha. We do 1-to-3 ratios, pretty long shot times. I think right now we're averaging like at least 40 seconds on shot times, and 1-to-3 ratios, so like 42 grams.
Let me check the internet one sec.
Go for it.
Is it better or worse? I switched to my 5G stuff. If anybody can confirm. Oh, we have a joke. It looks like they washed the espresso, barely any crema.
Oh yeah, we totally screwed that up. Well,
There's crema.
Well, we actually let's see what we got. Oh, look at that!
There's crema.
Look at that slim. What is that?
Okay, let me switch back to the Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Tastes like shit. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I think this is the best we're gonna get for now for the Wi-Fi.
We dumped all the crema. Unfortunately, we dumped it all. We spilled all the crema on the way to the cup. Because who needs that shit? Anyway, so this is, so we're pretty high extraction yields. We're aiming for at least like 24% on all of our coffees behind the bar. We usually hit that. We sometimes have a little trouble hitting it, but for the most part, we're at least getting 24%.
Yeah.
The AeroPresses for all of our single cups, I forget what we checked that last, but are. Yeah, we're at like 24 on that too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is the Mario Morena Gesha. This coffee's been tasting great. Working with his producer for many years. He basically is the master behind specialty coffee in Honduras. So really good stuff. But I'm gonna partition this out so we can each taste them. I'll take the spilled cup.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so, all right, someone asked us what is your recipe here?
For espresso?
For espresso.
So 16 grams in at a 1 to 3.
Okay.
So pretty low doses, really long shot times. It's like the Mavam has like an algorithm-based pre-infusion, which basically just saturates the puck. We use dispersion tools and no, the line is actually right over here. We're just talking about nothing.
And so 1 to 3.
1 to 3 ratios.
This is set to I think 5 bars or low
Set
pressure.
to 5, yeah. So 5 bars. At least, like our shot times usually end up being between 40 and 50 seconds.
40 and 50 seconds.
After pre-infusion.
Yeah, and so that's including pre-infusion.
No, that's
after.
Yeah.
Oh, after.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they end up.
pre-infused, right.
Yeah. So they're really low and slow, basically. Low and slow and long. Lots of water to get as much out of there as possible. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is really good.
That tastes great.
Wow.
This coffee's been really good. I think I scored it like. It's been scoring it 88 plus like every time I've scored it.
Super sweet, florals in it. Wow.
Yeah, it's baller.
Also
I think one of these are ours too.
Yeah, one of these is ours. Oh,
think
okay.
maybe both
Someone
of them.
asked about AeroPress recipe as well. People are trying to take everything. People are wondering how you're brewing stuff.
Yo, folks, this is all proprietary, top secret, super secret. No, not at all. So AeroPress recipes, 16 grams. We use 16 grams as like a base dose for most things, and it's 270. What are we at right now? We moved it around a little bit. Somebody move it off the board. Fuck, somebody move it off. I think it's 270 milliliters.
Okay,
brew water.
So 16 in, 16 grams of coffee, 270 hot water.
5 minutes.
5 minute steep. Okay.
5 minutes steep. We use the little fellow Prismo thing just so to reduce dripping, so you can just leave it upright. That's a service thing. It's like leave it upright, and then we cover the top just so that no vapor or heat escapes. And 5 minute brew time, and they work pretty well. No stirring or anything like that, because the shower heads on that are pretty aggressive, so it does a very good job
agitating.
at continually agitating it as it's filling them up.
But if you're at home, you can agitate that to recreate that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let's go take, these are ours? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take these. I'm gonna carry these.
Oh, there's a spot over there.
Oh, we've been snaked.
Oh.
Our spot got snaked. We'll have to sit on the edge.
You can sit on the edge. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah. It's cool. This is a better seat anyways. The dirt.
I can't remember. It's possible to
Have this artwork going on too. Here, I can turn this into a tripod too.
Yeah, nice.
What time is it?
It's 3:16.
I can leave in like 20 minutes.
$270 out.
I hope the video that gets saved is much clearer, because on my phone it's actually really clear. But in the video, anyway, this is really nice
Also,
lighting.
I need to correct the recipe on the
The AeroPress? Okay, what is the AeroPress?
It should be, sorry, it's been a long day. It should be 300 grams of water as brew water, and you end up with like 270 once you've, 270 beverage volume.
Okay, so 16 in, 270, wait, 300,
with
then you end up with about 270 mils out. So that's what we're getting here. So these were both brewed on AeroPress.
These are them.
Yes.
Both blue cards.
Blue cards.
Slightly different blues. iPhone, get it right. They're slightly different blues. Anyways, so Mario Moreno, this is Olotepec. This coffee is probably one of the higher scoring Mexicans we've had this year. Super good. A tiny bit of ferment on it, just barely, just hyper clean, but I have cupped it a few times where I picked up on some fermentation aspects in the cup that I...
Okay, so there is a tripod to set down somewhere.
Will it work? Set it down there, see what
Set
happens.
it down here.
Yeah, look at that.
Cool.
So that's
okay,
like...
and then we can see, so there are 14 people here.
Wow, 14.
14. We had like 20 people in here at
like,
some
"We can't
point.
see
Yeah, yeah. Sorry for the blurry video. That's how it is. But maybe we can open this up, move this up a little. Okay. Sorry. I don't know if our audio just like blew up for a second.
Nah, because it wasn't the mics, right?
No, it's not the mics. It just fell out. All right. There we go. Don't know if the audio blew up, but whatever.
Cool.
Okay, so we have, beautiful
coffees.
background, at least on here, and we have two different coffees. So we have this Gesha that we've had on espresso, and
From
then
Honduras.
from Honduras, and then we have this, which is Mexican coffee, this might be mirrored because I'm using the front-facing camera. Great. All right.
So if you can read backwards. Cool. So this is a Olotepec, which is a Mexican coffee.
When is SEY gonna release anaerobic naturals?
Oh, you didn't get that release? Oh, sorry. That must have gone to somebody else.
Do they use a different roast level for espresso?
No. The term we commonly refer to is sort of like an omni roast style, where all of our coffees are roasted the same, not roasted on the same profile, but they're all roasted for targeting the same sort of development, and that way we use them as espresso, we use them as drip, we use them in all the brew methods, and it's all it's all the development is the same for all those brew methods. So we adjust our brewing rather than our roasting.
Shout out to Super Official in Rome. Nice.
That's cool. Shout out to them.
All right. Yeah, but we're here. If you have any questions, we can answer them. I already had this Gesha earlier, so I will.
So you're just.
I'm pretty familiar with that.
I've had it too.
Yeah.
I've got like some weird glare on my face, but they're Ecuador, Colorado, or insanely good, or is it just EAF?
EAF is like the Discord that I added you to. That one. Yeah, that's that coffee Discord.
Oh yeah. No, SEY has no clue that our coffees are good. Yeah, of course. What's this?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, y'all come on out.
Yeah, you guys should totally make it out here. You can see anyone has questions. Oh my god. Okay, there's so many messages.
Yeah.
But yeah, like pretty much what's cool about this location, it says, do you shoot for the same extraction percent with every coffee?
Yes and no. We will always shoot for a high extraction yield just to be like, okay, let's see where this coffee can go. And in general, we are aiming for as high as possible. There are moments in which we will extract the coffee to a certain percentage and pull it back just slightly. We don't like the term over extraction. We find that that's it's a complicated term, but we do like to try to minimize certain tastes that may come across as like a little too, if it's a little too dry or a little too acrid, or there's something in it that's like shining a little too much. By extracting at a high percentage, we will pull it back.
Would you offer, okay, I believe someone else asked this as well, is will you guys do smaller bags for variety? I mean, they do some of those geishas like the Esmeraldas in 125 grams.
We do smaller bags for some of our special releases to make them more approachable and because they're just priced very high. We've toyed around with the idea of doing like a sort of variety pack sort of thing, or a sampler where we have like 50 grams of a coffee, or just like a few doses worth, to be able to brew through a lot of our coffees. We haven't put anything together yet, but it definitely is in the wheelhouse of like things to do in the future. So if there's interest in that, the more that we hear about interest in that, the more likely it'll become a reality. So
yeah, I think there actually is a fair bit of interest in variety now. I mean, like, to get all the coffees in and play with them, low dosage would be really nice. Yeah, I like the sample size bag. If you launch sampler packs, you have my money.
Nice.
Yeah. But I definitely would suggest you guys to check out the subscription if you aren't already on the subscription. I actually feel like probably most people currently watching are probably on the subscription. But it's definitely worthwhile you could do the single bag one. It's like 20-ish bucks. And it has free shipping, which is insane. It's a really good deal.
Yeah, we try to make it accessible, just because people are like,
sample packs.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to go that direction then. But it is something we've actually been tossing around as an idea for a long time. So hopefully we'll be able to get something together soon. But I like the idea too. I feel like it's really nice to be able to taste lots of things. Like when I go when I buy coffees from other roasters, I generally taste it once or twice, and then I try to give it to friends or give it to staff, or like just make sure that it goes to somebody to drink it. But it's definitely something I don't usually drink or get through an entire bag of coffee.
Oh, thoughts on illegal beans?
Illegal beans.
So these are like super highly processed coffees. So there's a joke right now in like the enthusiast community where it's like when you're purchasing coffees and you see like every single word on the bag that like double anaerobic, triple like whatever thermal shock, like all of that.
Nice.
There actually is a video that I did record with Tobin a while ago, which I haven't released yet, where it's like, I think you did talk about processing and naturals, but you can, like...
I mean, I think the thing is, like, our thing here at SEY is, like, we're very focused on coffee as an agricultural product, and basically the parts that make that up are going to be the variety of plant, being the genotype, and then how that plant interacts with its microclimate, landing you at your phenotype, and from that point on, it's like it has its chemical structure, right? So anything after that is going to be going to maybe alter or change the flavor of the coffee once it ends up in a cup. And minimal intervention is kind of how we try to focus. Obviously, coffee is fermented; it's all fermented. It gets some sort of process. There's going to be flavors. The flavor is going to be affected along the way, the roasting process. But the more that we can point back to sort of the coffee as an ingredient, the better. I personally don't enjoy certain flavor profiles that come along with like highly like some processing styles where a lot of the fermentation aspect of that coffee shines through. So I personally am not really that interested in it, but I do think it's an interesting thing. Hopefully we don't lose sight of like what makes these coffees truly special though along the way.
Yeah, so Hoon, by the way, has a YouTube channel, and he, I think,
sent Hoon some
yeah,
coffee, right?
yeah. So Hoon, you're gonna really
Hoon?
like it. I think the coffees here are fantastic, and I would love to take you to this shop at some point in time. Experiencing the coffees in this shop is definitely a lot different.
Yep.
Are there any other roasters you compare or benchmark your roasts with? Say similar to some Nordic style roast, but say acidity is very unique and layered.
I think roaster-wise, I don't know. There's like, honestly, there's a lot of roasters out there doing pretty good work. I think what sets us apart is our sourcing more than it is our roasting. Obviously, I feel like it points back to the ingredient you're starting with more than it does like any of the magic along the way. So there are good roasters, and anybody who's working for minimal like roast characteristic in their coffee, I would say is like on the right track. And anybody who
We lost some internet connection here.
may not be.
Say sourcing. This is goat.
So yeah, so I would say like it's just
a little dark.
Yeah.
cool.
All right, we're back.
We're back. We may be back for a little while. Yeah, I was just saying that I think that the sourcing and preference in flavor profile is what sets us apart. I think that like even from the beginning, that's what Lance and I did well, is we tasted coffee. We were good at tasting coffee, and we had a very specific preference in like what we liked and the acidities that we liked in our coffees and the ways that we just had a very specific flavor profile. And at the time when we started doing it, no one was really looking for a really like bright, like really dynamic acidity.
Yeah.
And so for us, when we can taste like layered acidities and like sweet, that's backed by a certain kind of sweetness, like that just excites us. And,
Yeah.
so I think like the way we source coffees is we're always like buying coffees that have that and like something that's really dynamic. And I think that that's probably why the acidities in our coffees taste like sort of say acidity. It's like, well, we just like layeredness in our acidity. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's always, with my experience with drinking Say and your guys' as well, is like the acidity is usually very incredibly complex. Like we have so many different layers going on, and of course this depends on how you're brewing it and everything, but like it is just incredibly interesting to drink these coffees. Like you're like, oh, there's so much going on in terms of acidity, and that's something that's I've always been drawn to. And a lot of the coffees, at least in the shop now, are tasting fantastic. Hi. Oh yeah. Here, I probably
I
need
have a
to.
mic on.
I probably need to wrap up anyway because
Okay,
I have to hop
we
on
gotta
a train.
go.
Yeah.
We got work to do.
I have to go, but I definitely,
Sorry, guys.
yeah. Okay, well, I have to go now, but thank you guys so much for stopping by.
We will do another
We will do
video.
another video. There's another video coming out here
Yeah.
later on, and then I probably will just naturally be back here anyway.
We'll answer all the questions.
Yeah, we'll answer all the questions. But hey, yeah,
All right.
thanks for everyone for stopping by.
Yeah,
This was
thanks,
just a
guys.
fun hangout at
Yeah.
SEY. Thank you. All right, sorry.
Take care.
We're going.